Hi, it's Crafty Gabby here. Today I'm going to make 4 cards using this die cut from MFT. It's for cross stitch, and I'm going to make 2 ice creams, 1 coffee and 1 house using different patterns. As you see here, I didn't do my stamping in camera, but you see before I just framed the whole thing first with black or whatever color you like, and then I start filling up the colors. I made this for I didn't do it any in camera. I plan to do something smaller because this even if I speed up the video, it will take so very long. I just want you to see the possibilities of these die cuts, of this die cutting specific, because it take a big images and that's very nice. As you see here, I'm gluing a frame in the same color, like mint green, that I put in the background of the ice cream, and I'm going to glue now the ice cream. I use for the glue on the part that doesn't have any stitches, I use my normal glue, but in the part that has the stitches, I use my silicone glue because it's very strong. No hot glue, just silicone glue, cold silicone glue, because it's a very strong and clear glue that is going to hold very well all the stitches, because it tends to get a little bit bulky in the back. For the patterns that I have here for the stitch, you're going to find those in my blog, and you can get them from there. Also, all the cards that I did are about the same. I just frame and glue the card. I tried with the second card using foam tape to see if I like it better than the silicone glue, but I did not like this method that much. I prefer to have the silicone glue, plus in the part with just paper, just my normal glue. And I help to push it down with my bone folder. In this case, no, I didn't use my bone folder for that, but you will see later on in the video that I did. In this card, the same thing. Small frame with the card inside, and for the card with the coffee, I did a small frame, but I did it on all the way on the outside of the card, and that way when I glue the part of the card that is with the stitches, it's going to leave a white frame. As you see here, I'm gluing this one right now, and you will see that I help me to put it down, glue it down, with the bone folder. After all the gluing, I'm going to add some details. As you see here, I'm adding Winkostella to the cloud, and it get shiny and it doesn't do any damage to the fabric or anything. It looks awesome. I adding some half like flat back pearls, small ones, to the ice cream for they to look like sprinkles, and I also going to add it to the other card using the white part. In the card with the coffee that I have a lot of space in the top, I was thinking to add like a little bit of smoke going out like this. Coffee is hot, but I didn't have any idea for that because I did it in the house, as you see here, with the smoke that comes from the chimney. I add 3 small jewels, and I also going to add a red one for the door and yellow for the flowers in the bottom. But with the coffee was the one that I struggled the most. I even asked my husband if this looked like a coffee cup, and he said that it doesn't look like a coffee cup. It looked like a emoji poo, and that gave me like, oh my god, I think I'm doing something wrong. But well, I add these 3 small jewels in brown to pretend that it's coffee beans, and I grabbed this sentiment from, let's see what it's called, Joy Claire, and it's called Coffee Lovers. um, but it didn't come. I stamped it in vellum and I cut it and I put the word "you got this" in the top and the little tiny word "coffee" in the bottom, but it didn't, like I say, it didn't convince me that much to glue this in the car. But I want to see how the car look with a sentiment. But so I glue it with this ticket maker. Maybe I can take it off and put another scenes if I still like, I don't see that like this so much, stuff like that. But we'll see. I finished the car in this way anyway, because in any of the other cars I put a sentiment. I'm not good with sentiments. I always say this. I'm not that good with sentiments because sometimes I think I put the wrong sentiment in the wrong card, and I try to leave it with no sentiment because I can use the card for whatever occasion I want. But well, I want to see one of these cards with a sentiment. Well, these are my cards for today. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching my videos, and don't forget the patterns are in my blog. Until next card, goodbye.